Chiropractic Memphis, and I just want to introduce myself. I practice in the Winchester office here in Memphis. However, we've got 4 other offices around the area, and it's just amazing. Now it's been 18 years, and so I think back about different patients and different families. And one of the coolest things, I was just talking with a patient the other day that when I first started in practice came in to see me, and now I've gotten to see them and their children and then their children's children, and now just seeing generations of families really getting well, getting as healthy as possible, and understanding what it takes to not only maintain their health but really to strive and thrive in health. And that's really what brought us to Memphis. I mean, when you look at an area like ours that we lead the nation in disease, literally, this is such a huge need for people just to understand something different that they can do outside of just normal medical care. And what we offer here is several different things. Obviously, when we talk about the nervous system that runs every single thing in our body, that's one of the first and primary things that we address. However, we do have nutrition counseling, we've got exercise counseling, we have detoxification advice that we can give you, and even just mindset. So when we talk about just the mindset of getting well, that's one of the most powerful things that we see people just embracing when they have that momentum moving towards health, and they have that hope, and they have now that intuition to know what it takes to get well. Then we see these amazing results. Likewise, we just had a patient. We do several different makeovers, we have dinners, we have advanced talks that we do for our patients. And what that does, it lets them plug in and learn at their own pace really what does it take for them to get the most maximized lifestyle and life, for, not for them, but just for not just for them, but also for them and their families. Another just amazing case that we had, Mary and Ken are patients of ours that have been with us about, it's been 3 years now, and they both came to us. Initially, Mary was very sick. She was having migraine headaches literally every single day, and they kept trying medication after medication, and they tried several medications with her. And I remember Ken telling me the story, literally, that Mary was kind of down on her knees in the shower and just had clumps of hair in her hands, basically because the medication was so toxic that her hair was falling out at this point. And so we took Mary on as a patient. We started adjusting her. She's gotten off all of her medication. She has very few headaches, if at all. And they went one step further. I mean, they got plugged in with our nutrition. They got plugged in with our exercise, which literally takes 12 minutes every other day, which people don't realize how maximizing all these things, the science behind it, you can get amazing results with very little input, very little time. But the coolest part about this is that Mary ended up now over the course of a year, that first year she lost 50 pounds. Her husband, Ken, then got plugged in. He lost 80 pounds. And so when you talk about that, getting off of all your medications, getting your nervous system working right, then losing all this weight, looking 20 to 30 years younger, it's just this amazing transformation. So when I see patients get to go through that, it just really gets us excited, and really even more excited to help as many people as possible.